Be it enjoying life on the high seas or riding around in vehicles made especially for him, Jason Momoa doesn't skimp on his extreme lifestyle. Since he was cast as the superhero Aquaman in theaters, his career has taken off, and he is now considered one of the most popular actors in Hollywood films, and he is now returning to the big screen in a Minecraft movie. In addition, Jason Momoa is a major film producer and a successful sustainability entrepreneur. But have you ever wondered how this versatile actor lives these days? In today's video, we'll delve into Jason Momoa's luxurious lifestyle, exploring everything from his net worth to his collection of unique cars and his multi-million-dollar properties. You can see all the details now. Born in 1979 in Honolulu, Hawaii, Joseph Jason Namakiha Momoa, better known as Jason Momoa, is a famous American actor. Having started his career primarily as a model, Momoa only became an actor in the late 1990s when he passed the audition to act in the series Baywatch Hawaii. From then on, he continued to act in small roles in some films and series, such as Johnson Family Vacation and Stargate, Atlantis. His career took off in 2011, when he was cast as the lead in Conan the Barbarian, a remake of the movie of the same name played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1982, not forgetting his role in the series Game of Thrones, which made him more popular with young audiences. But it was in 2014 that Momoa's financial life really changed, when it was announced that he would be playing the superhero Aquaman in the DC universe. And playing the hero, he appeared in several films, such as Batman v Superman, Justice League, Aquaman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Aquaman 2, and The Flash. At the same time, Jason Momoa has also been cast in other big blockbusters, such as Dune and Fast X. Currently, Jason Momoa is starring in his newest film, a Minecraft movie, and among his next big movie roles is the character Lobo in the new DC Universe film Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And thanks to his successful career as an actor, Jason Momoa has amassed a large fortune and today enjoys a very luxurious life. Jason Momoa is a celebrity who invests a lot of money when it comes to choosing a good place to live. Currently, the star doesn't have a fixed address as he has revealed in interviews, since he prefers to live on the road, but that doesn't mean he doesn't own an extensive real estate portfolio. He has, for example, lived in a large estate in Topanga, Los Angeles. Jason Momoa's property has many personalized leisure areas, such as a 25-foot climbing wall for him to practice with his children, as well as a skate park for fun. And according to the media, this property is worth around $3.5 million. Another property where the actor lived in the Topanga region was a mansion with both rustic and modern features, located on Lewes Tank Road, high up in a mountain range. The main house is almost 6,000 square feet and the living room has French doors that bring natural light into the interior space, as well as high wooden beamed ceilings that give the room a feeling of spaciousness, ideal for gathering with friends and family. The kitchen, on the other hand, is predominantly clean in color, with a huge chef's island in the middle, stainless steel appliances and an adjoining family room with doors opening onto the outdoor patio. The house also includes an elegant dining room, a wood-paneled office, another living room to spend time in, a full residential gym and a very spacious laundry room. The mansion also has a curved staircase leading to the second level, where there are 7 bathrooms and 6 comfortable bedrooms to welcome the residents. The master suite, for example, has a fireplace, television, and doors leading to a terrace with lovely views of the canyon, as well as an elegant walk-in closet and a very spacious private bathroom with double sinks, a spa-style bathtub, and a shower cubicle. On top of all this, this property also has a 791 square foot guest house, which is just as welcoming for guests to stay in. Stepping outside, the grounds cover more than 10 acres, perfect for a big celebrity to live in peace and quiet. There's also a barbecue area next to a rustic dining table, with lush views on offer. There is also a lawn for entertaining or relaxing outdoors at any time of the day or night, not to mention a more private patio with a fireplace and 5 parking spaces for vehicles. Although it is not known how much Jason Momoa sold this mansion for, the property is currently valued at over $4.2 million. And the actor's real estate portfolio doesn't stop there. It is speculated that he also owns a property in the city of London, England. At the time of the pandemic in 2021, it was revealed that he was confined to an incredible neoclassical style mansion. The property sits on an 11.5-acre plot, containing large areas of manicured lawns, as well as a courtyard with a swimming pool for leisure and a garage for several cars. According to sources, this mansion is worth an impressive £20 million. And finally, it is speculated that he also owns a property in his hometown of Honolulu, Hawaii. In his spare time, Jason Momoa likes to enjoy life on the high seas aboard large vessels. One of the most impressive yachts on which the actor has been photographed is the Felicita, a 78-foot-long Sunreef 80 sailing catamaran with more than enough space to comfortably accommodate up to 10 guests and 5 beautiful suites. Among the amenities offered by this catamaran are the elegant semi-open main saloon that integrates the dining area, as well as several lounge areas to enjoy the beautiful scenery and various toys to have fun at sea. And for those of you who are curious to know how much the actor paid to enjoy himself aboard this boat, the rental price for the Felicita starts at £76,500 per week. But this isn't the only boat Momoa has been spotted on, as he's always sharing snaps of himself fishing or cooling off in the water. Plus, he was photographed at a conference in 2022 aboard a beautiful vessel, where he was named as the official defender of life below water, which is no surprise for an actor who has played Aquaman for so many in theaters. Jason Momoa is a movie star who is completely fascinated by cars and owns a collection of classic and modern vehicles. In his garage, the actor has Chevrolet C10, which costs an average of $30,000, Cadillac Seville Rosa, which can cost over $50,000, Land Rover Defender, an imposing SUV valued at $55,000, Oldsmobile 442, a stylish muscle car that can cost over $60,000, Rolls-Royce Wraith Silver, a $65,000 collectible, a $70,000 Ford F-150, and even a $90,000 Range Rover Vogue. One of the actor's favorite vehicles is a beautiful Ford Mustang convertible from the 60s. This vehicle was in a terrible state of repair and was completely renovated to make it brand new again. And because it's a collectible car that's been completely renovated, it could be valued at over $100,000. Going up in price, Momoa has a Bentley Continental R Type, which at the time of its launch in the 1950s was considered the fastest car in the world. Today, this machine costs around $175,000. He also owns a 1929 Rolls-Royce Phantom II, a classic customized by the actor himself, which is valued at over $230,000. In his garage, he also has a 1952 Bentley convertible, a classic capable of attracting attention wherever it goes, whose price could exceed $360,000. Another impressive car that Jason Momoa owns is an Earth Roamer XVLT 026, an incredible customized off-grid camping machine with a 330 horsepower engine. The interior of this car exudes luxury in every sense, containing a small living area with a kitchen, a bathroom for use during trips, and a very cozy rest area, where there is a TV with a modern sound system. According to some sources, the actor's personalized vehicle is valued at $750,000. But without a doubt, the most expensive car he has driven is a Bentley Speed 6, a car that combines sportiness and elegance in its design, which easily costs more than $1 million. If there's one thing Jason Momoa spares no expense on, it's motorcycles for his garage. Among the main models he owns are, for example, Valkyrie Drifter electric motorbike for $4,600, Harley-Davidson Panhead 1956 for $12,000, BMW R9 Scrambler for $15,000, Harley-Davidson Softail Slim Bike for $16,000, Harley-Davidson Sportster S for $16,000, Harley-Davidson Panhead 1957 for $17,000, Harley-Davidson Heritage Softail Classic for $22,000, and a Harley-Davidson Pan America 2021, a robust motorcycle ideal for great adventures, with a 150 horsepower engine that costs an average of $24,000. Another motorcycle that the star has ridden is a Harley-Davidson 2020 Livewire, a high-tech electric vehicle that costs around $29,000. Momoa has also been seen riding a Harley-Davidson RL45, a classic motorcycle that can cost over $39,000. The actor also has several other customized Harley-Davidson motorcycles, such as a 1941 Wisco Chopper, a 1947 Chopper, and a 1936 Knucklehead. Everyone knows that Jason Momoa is an extremely wealthy man who doesn't skimp on his extravagant lifestyle. When it comes to dressing well, for example, he spends large sums of money and has been seen wearing accessories that aren't cheap, such as $10,000 Louis Cartier tank, Rolex GMT Master Root Beer Champagne $24,000, Cartier Ballon Bleu for $40,000, and Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Rose Gold for $46,000. To get around the world, Jason Momoa often uses private jets for his trips. One of the models used by the actor is the Citation Excel, a modern, medium-sized, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and can carry up to 8 passengers. And to give you an idea of the price, this aircraft is valued at $13 million, but it's very likely that he chartered it for around $4,000 per flight hour. And during one of his trips, the actor ended up having a scare when his aircraft had to make an emergency landing after an engine fire, but in the end everything worked out, and he even took a picture smiling with the firefighters. Jason Momoa is an actor who also knows how to make money in other ways. As well as starring in major productions, Momoa also holds important positions behind the camera, especially as an executive producer, which allows him to receive a higher salary for some of his work. Among the films that Jason Momoa has produced are Braven, Sweet Girl, a Minecraft movie, his new adventure film, and Road to Paloma, which he also directed and wrote. He also does voiceovers for films, such as the Lego Movie 2, the second part, and for cartoons, such as his special appearance in The Simpsons. Outside of entertainment, Momoa also knows how to take advantage of opportunities to invest in other businesses. For example, he founded his own brand of canned water called Mananalo Pure Water, with the aim of reducing plastic, taking advantage of the marketing of his former character in theaters. Another business he has is his drinks brand Meili Vodka in collaboration with his friend and co-founder Blaine Halverson, which features a sustainable craft distillate. Through the company's official website, Momoa also sells branded merchandise, including jackets, hats, and other accessories featuring his label. But without a doubt, his main source of income besides acting comes from endorsement deals. Ever since he was cast as Aquaman, he's gained millions of fans around the world, which made him a hot commodity for brands. On Instagram alone, he's followed by over 16 million people, and he often uses the platform to promote various products and companies. But it's not just on social media where he cashes in on endorsements. In 2020, for example, he appeared in a Super Bowl commercial for Rocket Mortgage. All this to say, Jason Momoa definitely knows how to make money outside of acting. As one of the most well-known actors in the American entertainment industry, there's no doubt Jason Momoa has earned a ton of money over the years. To give you an idea of what he makes nowadays, for his role as Garrett Garrison in Minecraft, the movie, he earned a whopping $12 million paycheck. And while that's a pretty sweet deal, things weren't always easy for him. In interviews, he's admitted that after his stint on Game of Thrones, he went through serious financial struggles. He said he couldn't find steady work, and it was tough trying to support his family. But everything changed in 2014 when he landed the role of Aquaman, and from that point on, his financial life completely turned around. For the first Aquaman solo movie, he was paid $3 million upfront. But thanks to the film's massive box office success and a percentage of the profits in his contract, it's estimated that his total earnings from that movie reached around $7 million. And since that first movie brought in a mind-blowing $1.1 billion worldwide, Momoa managed to negotiate a much bigger paycheck for the sequel, reportedly around $15 million. Outside of the DC universe, his paychecks are still impressive. For his supporting role as Duncan Idaho in Dune, for instance, Momoa made $2 million, and for Fast X, some sources claim he walked away with over $10 million. But even outside of big movie roles, he still pulls in serious money for other projects. In 2019, during the second season of Apple TV's C, it's estimated that Momoa was making $600,000 per episode, and rumors suggest his paycheck went even higher for the third season. And when you factor in all his other income streams, his earnings are even bigger. While it's tough to pin down his exact net worth, most sources estimate that Jason Momoa's fortune is currently sitting around $40 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.